All right, everybody, we are back for dyno for the Lexus, but we got something else to show you too with it. And we're in full thrash mode for leaving for Bristol because that's happening sometime today as soon as we get done. Got Will polishing up Soccer Mom. She's gonna get on the dyno to check out our new injectors, the APHIS injectors that we put in there, which I've got Sean's car on the dyno right now doing the same thing to it. Big 600 pound/hour injectors on the alcohol side, and they move a lot of fuel. We went from being out of injector at like 70 pounds of fuel pressure to barely 30% duty cycle at only 43 pounds of base fuel pressure. So that's exciting. But the thing that we're doing before we dyno the Lexus, I know we got plenty of time for this to happen, but that's the trunk, and it's a different color. So, yeah. Yeah, we got plenty of time for this, right?
Oh yeah. I mean,
let's go. Plenty of time for paint. So it was gonna get painted last night, but 20 minutes after we pushed it outside, the thunder came and stuff. So we are good.
Yep.
We are just blasting this thing with some hardware store Rust-Oleum. It's like a $100 paint job. So hardware store Rust-Oleum, you cut it with some acetone, drip a little bit of hardener in it, which we put some extra hardener in it so that it flashes up fast, and it's going to be dry in like an hour.
Yeah, an hour, yeah.
Well, I've got probably 3 hours minimum before I'm needing to get in it and put it onto the dyno so that we can dyno tune it too. Plenty of time.
I mean, got nothing better to do today, right?
All right, you see you got Sean's car in there, making some power with it. Making a lot of power, but that's top secret stuff. We're keeping that under wraps for Sean. It's not making any power?
No.
That's right. Yep, barely making any power at all.
It made 350 wheel.
So if you guys want to race Sean, yeah, race him. Yeah. Okay, let's get to painting. So I goofed. It's Rust-Oleum, cut it with mineral spirits, and then add the hardener. Not acetones for cleaning. My expert painter informed me I was an idiot.
Rattle can expert.
Rattle can expert. We tested the trunk last night because we got it painted before the rain came, and if it didn't dry, we weren't going to paint. We were just gonna leave it ugly. We had the intentions of doing this a couple days ago because the project wasn't gonna take as long as it took, but here we are. You guys have your own projects. You know how it goes. And like, all of the shop projects are secondary to everything else we got going into the shop, but sometimes we got to do these too because they're part of the business too, you know, making the Burnout shows and hanging out with you guys at Cleetus and Cars and all the events. So this one will be at Cleetus and Cars Bristol this weekend, but then also at LS Fest next weekend in Bowling Green. It'll be there whether it blows up or not, but if it blows up, we won't be able to do the Burnout show.
Talking about, we're doing a Walmart parking lot, Junkyard 5.3.
I don't know, I'm not that ambitious.
I am.
Okay. All right, well, you guys can watch Drew's paint job, and I'm gonna go dyno. saw in the time lapse, it is one color, kinda. And yes, we know it does not look that great, but it looks better, maybe. We'll see how it looks with all the stickers on it and all the headlight covers and all that stuff back in. But from the grandstands, I think it'll look good. Not great, but better than it did before. And if you guys don't think so, it's his fault.
You're standing way too close.
Standing too close? Is that the problem?
Yeah, yeah. This thing is, CJ said it best. It's kind of like a Usain Bolt paint job, you know?
Usain Bolt, you have to explain that.
It's a lot of running.
Hey, look at that plane. He's getting out in a hurry. Random.
Yeah.
So what's the meaning behind that?
Oh, a Usain Bolt paint job because it's running so much.
Oh shoot, there's another one.
Well, that's Navy.
Oh no. That's aggressive. For that big of a plane, that was real aggressive.
Yeah, we're getting after it.
All right, explain the paint.
All right.
Third time's the charm.
Usain Bolt paint job because so much running.
All right, well, if you want to see all of our runny paint job, get to Bristol. You can see it up close in person. So I'm done with Sean's car on the dyno. Time to play musical cars. Soccer mom's going up. And then hopefully the Lexus. So we'll see. Sean's car did great. And he's got him a hot rod, which he will also be at LS Fest, as far as I know. And
Cracked the 400 wheel mark?
yes,
Yeah.
definitely cracked 400 wheel.
Okay.
Easily. So I gotta get to work. All right, well, I just had to wiggle with the horn button, so maybe Sean's got to go in there and clean the contacts on that thing or something, but I think she is ready for him to come pick up. That was like 6.5, 7 pounds of boost on the trans brake, which I think for what we're doing and trying to basically relearn a whole new combination, mostly a new combination, new converter, fresh engine because of the bearing issue that he had before, and then the alcohol. So the alcohol and the injectors are completely different than what we've been running the car with through the last year or so. So time to move on to Soccer Mom.
We painted them.
Then I better crawl in the wind. Yay. Fire in the hole. number 3 for today, and maybe the one you've been wanting to hear the most, since the other ones are stuff we've done before. But I'm really curious to see what this thing sounds like at 7,000 RPM. Yeah, so first I'm gonna do a little bit of driving, and maybe I'll film that. Maybe I won't, I don't know. Stay tuned. Was like 350 wheel horsepower, so almost doubled it on motor. I wonder if I should crack the nitrous open, or let me look at the tune a little bit more and see what I can come up with, and then maybe we'll make a nitrous pull. Good?
Yep.
All right. Let's remember to analyze this one tonight. That would help.
Oh my God.
All right, well, all the rods are in it right now, which is awesome. So we're loading it up and headed to Bristol. You guys need to get there if you don't already have your tickets. We will be there sometime tomorrow. It's probably like 6:30 and we're about to leave and drive as far as we can. So appreciate everybody watching and subscribing. Hope you like this car and our shenanigans, and just, it looks pretty good with the decals and, you know, some of the, we put the people on there that helped us with the project. Got Holley and FTI and BTR, and of course KSR. So thanks again for watching and subscribing. We will see you guys next time.